Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jaden, and it is November 14th, 2011. Um, I've taken this weekend to myself to try and get my head on straight, and or at least be alone with my thoughts, anyways. and I'd have to say it went fairly well. I haven't been too angry. I've actually enjoyed my weekend, stuff like that. It was a fairly lazy weekend, but at least I got some thinking done, and I know what I need to do with my life to make myself better. Um, I've began to realize that I am holding a lot of resentment, and mostly with my dad, just because there's a lot of personal issues with him not really speaking with me and not really coming to terms with the fact that he doesn't have a daughter anymore. He has a son now, um, so it's been getting to me really bad a lot lately, and I've been kind of taking it out on everybody because I don't really know how to cope with it very well. I'll admit that, and I've also learned that I've been angry a lot. And just letting it control my life, pretty much. Um, I've made myself blind to what it was doing with my friendships, my personal relationships with people, and uh, some of it probably could have affected my family. I'm not really sure, but I've realized that I'm letting the anger consume me and control my life, and I'm trying to work on that now. But I come to the conclusion that I am gonna get back into counseling and talk to somebody about everything um, that that isn't that I don't know. Um, it comes out all wrong, but I just know I need to start talking to a counselor again and start figuring out what steps I need to take to make myself better and to make a lot of other areas of my life better. Um, Last night I did something I usually don't do, and it was I prayed to God. Um, I said a prayer and asked Him for guidance and asked Him to give me some, you know, some sign of my life of like where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to, gain out of my life, and for strength to face the conversation with my dad that I know I need to do. I just need to make one last effort, and if it doesn't work, then I'm done. I know my dad's side of the family not gonna be happy about that, but I can't keep hoping and praying that he's gonna come around and praying that he's gonna do it on his own time. And I'm not exactly enthusiastic of talking to my dad, but I know I need to get it done. And I need to be able to face whatever is going to come from that conversation, whether it's good or bad. Not something I really want to do, but I know it needs to be done, and I need to hear it from him. And if he is going to take the steps to understand what I'm doing in my life, uh, you know. I've also started fresh with a friendship that was fairly close to being completely destroyed by arguments and anger. And it's working out so far. I mean, we're not arguing. It's only in a day, two so far, but we'll see how that goes. You know, so far we're doing pretty good. We're relearning each other because she had met me pre everything, so she wasn't really prepared um, with what was going to happen. So we came to an agreement that we'll just start fresh, so she can get to know who I am now, not who I was then. So I guess we'll kind of see. Um, I've tried to make contact and try to make peace with a couple of friends, but they don't really want to talk, so I'm just gonna let that go. Not exactly the easiest thing, but sometimes you have to learn how to let go and learn to remember the good times you shared with your friends and whatnot. So, started writing again. I'm on WordPress now. Link my profile somewhere down in the bottom. But I just know there's a lot that needs to be done um, personally, and I know that this is just only the beginning. But if I'm going to make my life better, I need to continue doing what I'm doing now, and that's working on trying to get on the right path again, trying to get my head on straight, and just learn to let go and when to fight. So, have I have freshman orientation for college next Wednesday for an hour, and then after that I get to talk to an academic advisor, and then I take my placement test, and then hopefully I'll be starting in the spring. So, but that's really everything that's been going on this whole weekend. I talked to my mom too, and she's gonna try and come out next summer. That'll be nice, cause I kind of really want to see my mom. And then I'm thinking of going up there for Thanksgiving, spending at least one holiday with my family for the first time. Like it'll be 2 years by the time I actually spend a holiday with my family. So I'm looking forward to that and hoping everything goes as planned. But we'll see. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot that I really have to update on or talk about right now. So I guess I'll end it off on this. Um, it was a saying that I came up with yesterday. I think it was something like that. In order to love anybody else, you have to learn how to love yourself. In order to be happy with anything in your life, you have to be happy with yourself. You have to be willing to let go. You have to be willing to fight. And when you can learn how to do those things, then you learn how to come out on top of everything in this life. You learn how to be happy with everybody and everything around you. And you learn to be happy with somebody else once you learn to be happy with yourself. You learn to love somebody else and be able to love them with everything you have once you can learn to love yourself. When you did it, you learn